So, welcome back. I thought I'd just make another quick material on my progress on mining. And I've been doing some mining yesterday. However, yeah, I'm almost full of what's it called? Taranite ore, I believe. So I'm just looking to fill up a bit more and head back to station. That's why I started streaming, because I can show the process somewhat of how does it look like exactly. So basically what I'm doing right now is flying over the surface, which is not ideal, but I just wanted to find a node fast. I'm looking for nodes with my ping. Oh, there's one. I can basically aim for it. I can see what is it's insanely heavy. So it's probably minerals. Yeah, not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for rocks deposits. There's also a mineral. It's good to know the minerals actually show up as what? As nothing. Okay. There's one, and this is actually well, it looks like a rock deposit, or rather ore deposit, but it might be just very spread out mineral deposit. Nope, it's actually rocks. So yeah, so I'm looking for something like this. I have no idea what it is. What type of ore is it? I'm just gonna have to scan it. Approach it. Put on my mining sensor, which is this one, and start aiming for the rocks. And now on the left side we can see the scan results that will fill up in a bit and tell us what type of deposit is it. We're looking for, well, not gold, but gold is actually not bad. And as you can see, we see percentage of each ore within the entire mass, which is this. So we're basically looking at 28.58% of gold. That's 30 something units of gold. And you won't be able to get actually pure gold from it, because you break the rock down and you get smaller rocks that still has the those ingredients in it. So basically you're looking for the highest density pieces at the end, unfortunately. Although you can get lucky, there are means with which you can actually maximize the chances of getting solid minerals after a breakup. Right now we're looking for taranite, quantanium, recite, however do you spell it. Yeah, those three. And stellarium, oh, that's the one as well. We could go for bexolite or gold, but well, I actually might go for this one eventually, because I don't want to stream as long, and as I said, I'm pretty much almost full on cargo with this run. There's gold. This one we could actually pick up because it's small enough that you can grab it. Anything below 10 SCU you can pick up right away. You don't have to mine it or break it up. I would love a taranite or another gold. Those are actually pretty good rocks. This one and this one. The gold, the big ones. So actually not that bad, although, how much is it? It's 28 mass. I bought this ship recently. I have a smaller version of it, or rather a smaller drill. Yeah, it's pure gold, everything. If I were empty, I would consider it actually, because I couldn't get a full load of gold within those rocks. But since I'm almost full on Terranite, I would love to find some Terranite at least. There's another one, I think. Because like I said, if it's clumped up like this, it's probably minerals. You can hand pick them up or use a suit, specially designed suit for it. You can actually make a lot of profit on those as well. I've been doing this as well some time ago. But you need a shuttle, a pretty big shuttle, to store the max, and boxes to store the minerals you gather. While in this, you can just use this ship is storing the ore that you pick up. So the same deal here. It's a different type of minerals or different types of ores. We might get lucky and get... I mean, we might get unlucky and get like a full rock of, let's say, Quantanium. And that will be a loss for us because, like I said, we're almost full of Terranite. And Terranite is profitable, but if you just focus on it. And if you get a rock like full of Quantanium, for example, like ADSCU of Quantanium, that's massive. This is after you refine it, it's millions of units. At this point, I'm at 20 million, so I'm actually pretty much rich, if you can call it that. This ship that I'm flying currently costs 9 million, and it's a end game mining vessel for at this moment. So the same deal. They are trying to implement crafting into the game. And with crafting, you would actually be more focused on those smaller resources that we see here, like tin, like maybe not backslide, but iron. This H1, whatever, however you say it, Hephaestanite, yeah, because crafting will require those lesser minerals. You won't. Well, at this point, I'm just selling those. I'm refining them and then selling them. So there is no point. I'm looking for the most profitable ones. Yeah. Oh, there you go. Terranite. I might actually fill up on this. It's 30 SCU with 33% Terranite, so it's 9 Terranite, something like this. We might go for it just to progress this. I'm still learning the distances because you actually have to readjust if you want to mine with Drake Mole with this ship. Just because the mining lasers, which are located in front and on the sides, actually extend forward, and if you go too much, then you'll just overcharge the rock. So let's say we go from here. How far away is it? 58 meters. So it will be a lot closer when I get in. So let's try and move away a bit, like this, 70 meters. And let's check it out now. Yeah, so now we're going for our main. Though I don't think I need the main laser for breakup. I just might use the side ones, because I equipped it with the strongest laser in the front. A very strong laser, but focused more on stabilized breakup. Yeah, something like this. On the left and on the right I have a one equipped that lowers the amount of inert materials that you might get in some rocks. I might be too far away actually. Oh, I'm on the spot. As you can tell from this almost optimal. Oh, still the screen shows 82.9 kilometers and the range of the laser shows 72. That's because the laser is actually a bit closer than the canopy. Right, so now I just break it up because it's 30 SCU, so it's above 10. I need to break it up first. So basically how it works is you fire the laser, you increase the intensity. With your scroll, you look for a sweet spot in which it starts loading up. And after it reaches the green bar, you're looking for a sweet spot for it to settle down and not reach the red one. Because once it reaches the red, it blows up the rock. And we don't want that. Because it can actually the explosion can actually damage the ship, damage the modules that you have installed on your laser, and we don't want that. All we want is the Terranite ore, as much as we can get from. So let's say 64%. That was a sweet spot for stable, I think. If it wouldn't lag so much, then it would be stable. We can go for 65 actually. Yeah, the lag. That's what I said about a entire crew, or not even an entire crew. 3 people would be amazing for it, because you have 3 lasers on this mole, and you need a pilot. But 1 person can actually pilot the ship and operate 1 laser. I'm actually very badly placed. You should stabilize the mole, for what I've seen, because as you can see, I can go any further up. So I need to adjust it in order to grab it. I thought I was level with the ground when I jump off the bridge, but I guess I wasn't. So now I have to go back to the bridge and twist the ship. Just level it out. That's not level, that is level, somewhat. Yeah, let's do this. I can sleep in this mole. That's actually bad, because you have 4 beds and you have a crew, a total of 5 people that can use it. Here's the mess hall. Those are components that are not working yet. This is the engineering part, I think, at least. It should be an no, this is a old ship. So no, you don't get to play with the engineering part of the ship yet. I mean, you can, but on the pilot console. While in other newer ships, they actually have a specialized screen in the engineering section of the ship, which allows you to adjust the parameters of the ship. It's still twisted, I think. It's not level. Okay, yeah. So now we scan those pieces to see how much Terranite do we get. Here we have like 2.5, less than 2.5. So we get it. Why not? yeah, so we had 80 SCU out of 96 cargo capacity. And like you see, I have iron, tin here on the right side. I'm not pure Tyranite. Pure Tyranite would be about 3 million. I checked it recently, I don't remember. There it is. 30%. Yeah, we grab it. Whatever. At this point I just want to fill it up. If it's pure 10, then I wouldn't take it. But if it's 50-50, I can take it. Although we are at 10 SCU left. This one I would consider, it's not that good. Although it's a heavy rock, it's 7 SCU. It's still a lot of tin that we don't need, because we don't profit out of it. I can give you a breakdown of these two basic ingredients. It's a so for Tyranite, for tin, for example, refined tin is worth 2,000 credits. Let's call it that. 1.8k credits. While refined Tyranite is worth almost 23,000. So here's the discrepancy. It's just a lot more. That's why it's not worth to fill up on tin on those lower ones. This one is actually not that bad, but I'd rather grab it with the right laser, since it has the modules that decrease the amount of inert materials that we get, like I mentioned. This is a pretty nice piece. Although I have no idea which one I'm grabbing. Let's hopefully it was that one. There are still 1, 2, 3, 4 nodes here. And I think I scanned them all actually. Or maybe besides this one. There's one here. And I have no idea how to aim at it. Or there's one behind this. Yeah, we'll grab this one, but with the right side laser. There you are. And it operates. I actually never saw a mole with fully extended all 3 lasers. Might actually look cool. Okay, let's check out the... Oh, this one is also on a bad spot, somewhat. Well, almost on a bad spot. I can't go anymore. Up. Up. Yeah, so where's the... I was interested in this one. As you can see, the modules are different. And it says, yeah, 24% less inert materials. So we won't get as much. No idea what I'm grabbing right now. Hopefully the one that I wanted. Oh, I just had a glimpse of the one that is behind those. Yeah, there it is. I don't think I will be able to. It's this one. If it stops glitching, it would be way easier. This one. Come on. Yeah, the ship actually twists on its own. Yeah, I don't know why, but I place it a lot more level than it is currently, so it actually twists. That's the word. So it's actually, I think it's better to go above, or rather have the rock below you than in front, like I do. I will try to implement it in the future. Yeah, I can no longer aim at it, so yeah, the ship definitely goes down for some reason. Whatever. It is an option to land the ship and mine from the ground, but well, you need to adjust sometimes, and to have to lift it up, replace it, and well, Maybe it's easy. I never tried it actually. Did I just hear a ship? Hopefully not. Right, so we consider this full, let's say. It's 38 STU of Titanite. Which isn't a bad resource. It used to be good, but now the prices of refinement actually went way up. What? There I am. My 2 badgers. And also, does the mole have rockets? I've actually never checked it. I can't check it in the or can I? Yeah, let's check it out. I don't think mole has rockets. Let's see. Those are guns. No, it doesn't have rockets, absolutely. So now we are looking for obituary. Space station called. I think I don't know if it's obituary or obituary. I don't know what's the difference. I mean I can hear the difference, but I don't know what is the difference. Could we see any stations? Thank you. Stanton Gateway. Checkmate something. This could be it. Nope, it's Gaslight. So this one. Nope, it's next gateway. This one. Dudley and Dardis. Rat's Nest. It might be on the other side of the planet actually. Let's check it out. Again, I'm going to be refueling Stanton Gateway. Some stuff might actually be higher than that. This one? Nope. Nix. Dudley, yeah, we've seen that. This is a planet. This one? Yeah, we've been here. So I think it's the other side of the planet. It hasn't changed, so it will be on the right side. This is a planet. Come on. Okay, so let's just do it the old-fashioned way. Obituary. Yeah, it's on the other side of the planet. That makes sense. Why I can't find it. There it is. So we go full throttle, and once we are above, we change the propulsion. And meanwhile, we ask for a landing spot. So yeah, we're waiting for a spot. It's the same shtick as usual, as yesterday. Just have to wait for it to render in. It will be somewhere on the right, on the left, or on the left. Who is shooting at something, and why? Seriously? What the hell was that? It's a... it's actually a turret. Shooting at something. Hopefully not me. Yeah, it is a turret. What the hell is it shooting at? The hell? What witchcraft is this? I wanna land. Please give me a landing spot. Come on. I don't want to be here anymore.
Your space assignment has been revoked.
Yeah, cool. Cool beans. Yeah, and another missile. At least I think it was a... yeah, it was a missile. There's a ship over there, I think. Is it? Nope, it's a turret. What the hell are they shooting at? It's probably glitched. How about we just put entire power into our shields, just to be safe? And now we wait. Wait.
This vehicle already has a space assigned. Please proceed to the designated location.
I would love to. Just point me in the right direction, please. There's a rocket. There. Come on. We are actually not out of range of this turret. So if it decides to just randomly shoot at us, they definitely can. Oh, there's the music for like a split second. Cool. Progress, I guess. Do we have a bubble shield or a quadrant shield yet? We have quadrant shield, so we can actually get some damage onto us before we explode. Oh, not from the rockets, because the rockets actually go through shields. Yeah, it's a waiting game. If I would be holding Quantanium right now, which is a volatile ore, and once you gather it, you have 25 minutes to start the refinement process. Otherwise, you just blow up. So this is the most dangerous part, for me at least, when I'm holding Quantanium ore. Because you have no option. Just wait for the pad to light up.
This vehicle already has a space assigned.
Yes, cool. Where?
Designated location.
I don't believe you. Yeah, at this point we have to wait for it to close it again. Tell me that I'm an idiot because I wasted their time, and open a new one. Hopefully it would be the same one so it stays rendered in. Come on, guy.
This vehicle already has the space assigned.
Yep. So now I think it closed actually mid-sentence.
This vehicle
No,
already
it
has the
didn't.
space assigned. Please proceed to the designated location.
I'm not that far away from station actually. Could get closer, but I'm scared of this turret. This rogue turret. I can hug the left side actually. There's a higher chance if I get closer that it will render in faster. Thank God the mall is actually very slow.
This vehicle already has the space assigned. Please proceed to the
Server is
designated location.
off? Or because I have this one open for a long time now. It should close 60 minutes ago. Those are closed. So none of this is mine. Because it actually opens the hangar for me, but it does not render in, so I don't... Oh, there it is. It's on the other side. Cool. Yeah, I won't be able to make it. Not a chance, not even close. Although I can set myself here because it might open the same one, like I said. It's still open actually. How come? We'll start closing once I align myself. It's barely rendered in. Oh no, it is rendered in. Let's go. Let's use the auto landing feature. Or not. Let's just slide in like a boss. Cool. Okay, so now I will show you the refinement process. How does it look like? Oh, the lag is cute. How come this door is closed? I left it open. Moving out. Yeah, it's cute. Not that big actually. It's a medium-sized ship. Oh yeah, so now we wait for the screen to acknowledge my presence. Yeah, it's a new one for me. I don't know if I mentioned that already. There it is. Hello, my nemesis. Oh. Ooh, the gun sounds are actually advanced. They were so loud I couldn't hear them. Let's get some drugs. Don't do drugs. Oh, what's the prompt? Oh yeah. Ooh, you can actually steal a fire extinguisher from the walls now. Cool. Come on, let me in. What the hell? I can't go. Oh yeah, there it is. Yeah, the stealthiest of the assassins with this huge backpack. See if I can click it from here. Oh. Obituary is actually fun because you can enter the refinery straight from your deck here. You don't have to go through the main lobby, which is always a pain. Every single level of the station is a pain for me, simply because it must render in. I'm just waiting for it every time. Yeah, cool. How about you open and stay open? So we're waiting for a glitch, or rather a freeze screen for a split second. Now we know the elevator has rendered in. That's not this time. Yeah, if I would be holding Quantanium at this point, I would be dead, for sure. Just waiting for the gosh darn elevator. The server is actually pretty full, I think. There was a command that you could use and see how many players are there on the server. And the command is rdisplay_info1. Yeah. Shows that there are, where was it? So I can go straight to the refinery deck from here. I can never find it. Entities 26,000. Shard. I think it's this one. I'm not sure. 542 out of 600. That's, yeah, population. Although the server says 41, I don't know what that means. I mean, it would be logical for me if it was switched. So the shard is 41 and the server is 448, almost 46. So that's a lot of players. It's almost full server. That's why it's hurting my game. I'm not mentioning the PC performance because it's obvious by now. Here's the refinery deck of the obituary. As you can see, we have floating heads and hands and pistols and calves. And here we have a fully clothed sir that is using a imaginary keyboard. Yeah, he's mental. And this one is holding on to an imaginary pistol, I think. Yeah. Just straight up, everyone's a nut job. That lady forgot her pants, so she decided just to have transparent everything below her waist. It's an option. Ooh, you can actually buy lasers here. I didn't know that. Focus 1, folks. I'm looking for a rigger. Yeah, I don't think there is a rigger. I could actually use one of those. Yeah, this one specifically. Severe. What is this? Okunis. I don't know what it does. Okay, maybe it did render in already. Yeah, we have some screens here. Yeah. So here's the refining center, and here you can sell the ore directly. If you don't want to process it, you can just sell it as it is. And at this point, the entire cargo that I have will be worth 300,000. But if we refine it, which is a process, I already have something done here. Oh, the screen isn't working. Gotta love it. Come on, begin. Blip. Yeah, there it is. So yeah, we have 7.3 quantanium already done. And we can just drop it straight to the collar, but it won't be able to carry this much cargo actually. We need our Taurus, constellation Taurus. And here you can refine the ore. We have 90 SCU of cargo that is refinable. We pick a method. There is a description for every single one, so this one is very low speed, low cost and high yield. It's actually the best one because the timers are not that long. So yeah, we can leave the iron and tin and just refine the Tyranite and get a quote for that. It's 22 Tyranite. So yeah, it was 300,000 somewhat as a raw ore, and here we have to pay 47,000 for 22 SCU entire yield, and that 22 yield will give us about, let's see, 22 times 22 and 3/7. 22 and 3/7. 500,000 just for the Tyranite alone after the refining process. No. Minus the cost, so minus 50,000. That's 450,000 for Tyranite. That's why Tyranite is not that good actually. The Quantanium, this one is actually way better. Let's see the other ones. How much would we get in total? So it's 48,000. We get 14 iron, and the iron is actually worth 2295. Let's add this up quickly. Yep. Plus 14 times 2295 plus 3 tin, and tin is the lowest value, 1871. That's 538,000 minus the 50,000. That's 480,000 about. But you have to hold it, so it's actually not that worth it, because I won't get 48,000 for it, but I will get somewhat close to, I mean, the cost of the the ore itself might cover the costs of the refinement of Tyranite alone. We'll see. 46,000, it won't. Yeah, so now we started. It will take 2.5 hours. There it goes. So yeah, for example, this Quantanium ore, let's say it cost me 40,000 to refine, and the yield from that, not yield, the return from that will be 7 Quantanium alone. Let's check another site that is better actually. That will be Best Buyer. That will be Quantanium. 7 of it. So yeah, at the Horizon, which is in the Stanton system, not the one I'm currently, the 7 Quantanium would actually give me 630,000. Yeah. So this one alone, the 7 units of Quantanium alone are worth more than this. And the costs are actually much lower of refining this than this. So actually hunting for Quantanium is very profitable compared to Tyranite. I've been doing Tyranite some time ago, But as a pirate doing missions and grabbing cargo ships and taking out refined quatarnite from them. So I got hundreds of those, and it's worth this way because you don't pay the price of refinement, and you have already done. You have ready to go boxes. Let's check the recite, or however you read it. It's 3.63 or 83. Let's say it's 4. Let's round it up. So 4. This one. 4 units of this is worth in the same place. Oh, you can't sell it at the Horizon station. You can only sell it in Area 18. It's actually very bad. It's 321,000. So this alone will get me 1 million. While this, which is twice as much cargo space, will get me half of it. Less than half of it. There are different ones. There are actually like Stileron. That one is actually very good. And I was hunting for it. Stileron. 1 unit of Stileron is worth, yeah. At the Horizon, can I sell it? Yeah, 86,000. It's actually at the level of Quantanium at the Horizon. But if I go to Nyx, where I was in the recent stream that I did, it would lend me 20,000 more. Yeah, but it's a process. 105,000 for a unit of Stileron. Right. That's it. I think that's it. I'm just gonna go and have some fun with Aiden, Peggy and Christy right now.